So I have been reading I Hope I Screw This Up by Kyle Cease. I'm almost done with it. Really good book, by the way. And one of the things that seems to be a thing in his little corner of the internet um, is to do a 90-day challenge. Um, Most people seem to do meditation um, and make a video about it. So I decided, hey, why not? I'd like to get back into doing some meditation. I want to get back into doing more videos. So my thought was, okay, I'm going to meditate for an hour because that was the recommendation in the book. And then I'm going to make a video about my realizations and try to cut it as little as possible because one take videos have never been my strength. And today is day one of doing that. And so far, it's not been a roaring success. I'm not new to meditation. Like, I do it fairly on the regular. I wouldn't say it's a daily thing for me, but it's something I try to do. Um, and it's a very imperfect practice. And it's still a very imperfect practice because my intention was to meditate for an hour and I made it, I think, 3 seconds shy of 10 minutes before I slammed my hand into the phone and said, I'm not doing this anymore. And I love that, of course. I don't. I do, but I don't. It was very interesting experience, in fact. Typically, when I've meditated, I tend to gravitate towards doing guided meditations because that tends to calm the monkey mind that doesn't want to sit for a period of time. But I tried today to do a meditation where it was just me sitting, and I tolerated it for 10 minutes and then was done. And it was interesting too because, like, when I was meditating for that 10 minutes, I was pretty calm. Like, there wasn't a whole lot going on in terms of thoughts. Like, there would be the occasional protest thought that was like, you really want me to do this for an hour? But for the most part, there weren't a lot of thoughts. What was coming up, though, was a lot of physical pain. Like, when I've been doing meditations, like, prior to this little 90-day experiment that I'm embarking on, I typically meditate lying down, and I decided to meditate sitting up, and my back was not super happy about that decision. Um, I wasn't like sitting on the floor. I did sit on my bed and lean against the wall, so like my back was supported. But even then, it was just like twinges of pain in my back, and I think that was probably where I was going kind of awry, in the sense of like, I don't want to tolerate this pain for an hour. I want to lie down, and because right now it's the midnight hour, I don't think meditating lying down was probably like the best decision because I'd probably fall asleep. I know some people are not big on the meditating lying down thing because they'll fall asleep. Typically, it's worked for me. I think I might go back to doing that because I feel like I'm going to have much more success um, meditating for an hour if I'm in a position where my body is supported. um, or maybe I'll mix it up. I don't know. There's definitely a lot of thoughts in my head now about wanting this to be a quote unquote perfect practice. And like sit for an hour and meditate the right way, and like, no. Like, I don't think, I mean, I feel like it's probably better to meditate in any position that you can tolerate than to try to force yourself into something that just doesn't work for your body. Um, so, day one, I managed to meditate for 10 minutes. My body was not super happy about the position I put it in. Um, and I guess we'll just try